Hi everyone and welcome back to our YouTube channel. In today's video we're going to talk about how to unbox your brand new oven. For today's video we will be using a Fit Express as an example, but every single oven of Prática will follow exactly the same guidelines once you receive it and how you're going to position it and how you're going to start it up. You will receive your oven in a cardboard box attached to a pallet and strapped with these black straps over here. So the very first thing you have to do upon arrival is to check for any damage on the box that could compromise the quality of the oven or its integrity, right? So you're going to look for holes in the box, smashes, or any mark that looks suspicious to you. If you find something like that, please refuse the delivery and give Prática a call in our service number that is going to show to you right now on your screen. Once you're ready to inspect the box, our recommendation is for you to place the oven close to where you're going to install it because it's going to be easy for you to move it. You're ready to open it. So you're going to need scissors for that. You will cut the straps. And then you will open the box. After opening, you will remove the styrofoam from the top. Save it somewhere. Once you remove that, you can pull the box towards up. And then you can remove all of the protections that covers the oven. You can save them all aside. And please make sure you're going to keep the packaging until you make sure the oven is properly working. After pulling out the box and its protections, you will now check on the accessories that comes outside of the oven. So you find a paddle, save it on the side, and you find the cleaning kit that comes with a flyer with some important information about your oven and its maintenance. Once you remove the outside accessories, make sure you're going to inspect the oven outside once again and look for any dents or any other damages that could affect the quality of your oven. Now we highly recommend you to have a look at the oven serial number located on the back of the unit and in some units on the right side. In some ovens, it will be located here, and in all of them, you'll be able to find on the back of it, in this label. The serial number can be further used for service purposes and also for the warranty registration. The place where you're going to install the oven has to meet some needs, such as the surface has to be leveled, not close to hot sources as a grill, as a deep fryer, a combi oven, or any other source of warm, fat, or any kind of heat. All of our ovens are ventless, so that means you'll need no hood for proper operation on it. Also, some electrical needs has to be met once you are getting the oven installed. And it's very important for you to make sure that the receptacle located close to the oven will first of all not be further than 5 feet from the oven. And second one, the receptacle has to match the oven plug. If you have an issue with this electrical need, just make sure you're going to contact Prática so that we can advise you properly. So before getting the oven positioned to the countertop, make sure to call a friend so he can help you handling the oven from the sides. So you're going to use the sides of the oven on the bottom to lift it up. Just before handling, make sure you never handle the oven by the top rack, as it was not made for that. And also do not use the door handle, as it may void the door to open, causing damages to the oven, and may void the warranty as well. So here you can find the handles on the oven, on the right side and on the left side. So just make sure you're going to save some space here, because once you lift the oven, you can position this part here on the counter, and then you can just pull it all the way back once it is positioned using the front of the oven over here, the front panel, but do not use the door for that. Before placing the oven on the countertop, you have to get the power cord that is located on the back of the unit and place it on the top of it. that will make your process easier. Smooth. Once you have the oven on the desired location, open the oven door and remove all of the accessories from inside of it. All units will come with standard accessories, such as baskets, and this folder, where you'll be able to find a user manual, a USB, and the oven spec sheet, where you can find important information not only about the oven installation itself, but also about the oven electrical features that is going to be important for you to meet before getting the oven installed. All of our units, they will have standard accessories that has to be inside of the unit once you are operating it. In the case of the Fit Express, the one we're using as an example today, it has the speed grill. This accessory has to be put inside of the chamber before you start using the unit. So we're going to remove it from the packaging. So we can place it inside of the oven. Once it's there, make sure the catalytic converter is also installed on the unit properly. And then you can close the door. Always make sure you're going to remove every single plastic part from the oven chamber before starting the operation. Because if you start heating up the unit with folders inside, or with any kind of packaging like this one, the plastic will melt, causing damages to the unit. Now you're ready to plug the oven. So just before going ahead and do that, make sure you have read the spec sheets that comes inside of that plastic folder I showed you before. And then check for the pins on the plug to see if they're damaged somehow. So as you see, the pins has to be straight and in good shape so then you can place it on the outlet. Once again, I reinforce that if you see something different between the oven plug and the outlet you've got available on your site, please give Prática a call so then we can advise you better. Now that you're ready to go, just make sure that you can have your serial number in hands so then we can properly activate your warranty, and also you can request a startup. Thanks for watching the video. If you still have questions, please make sure to get in touch with Prática using one of the contacts displaying on your screen. See you next time!